everyone, videos I play to back in some what's on deck. I'm attempting to do this one day early this week. If I'm not, don't be surprised if it starts to storm because it's really dark outside. Hopefully that doesn't affect the recording of this video. But let's get on with it. Let's start off with Kickstarter. First of all, we got, well, that's not even an actual deck of cards. And I don't even want to begin to try and pronounce that word. Maybe I will. Amazon and Slot. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that is. But, we got Solaire playing cards. Solaire. From Penguin Magic. This sounds like a seeding word. Solaire. Anyway, it is 44% funded, 26 days to go. Will this be another failed attempt at them to fund the project? We'll see. The last one didn't go so well, and they've given up on it for the time being. It's a very minimalist, simple back. There's an orange one, and there's a blue one. Yay. You do get free shipping on the early bird if you get a pair of decks, which has 24 hours to go. So if you want to get in on that, now's the time to do it. 24 hours, as I'm recording this video on Saturday. It won't be up until tomorrow. So more like 12 hours tomorrow. Or less, by the time this is up. But that one also has free worldwide shipping. The rest you have to pay for shipping, which is going to be a problem. Americans do not want to pay $3 for shipping a deck, or shipping 2 decks, or whatever the case might be. The cards, standard core cards, in blue and orange colors. They've modified the indexes. Yay. How exciting. And there's your ace, very minimalist, plain. The jokers are a dot. That's the joker. I could have designed that. I could have designed better than that, I'm sure. Going to be printed by USB-C. On a thin crust elite stock with magic fins. And that is that. They do have stretch goals for like a different version as well. Cardistry edition. Whatever that means, because to me this already looks like a cardistry deck. So how much more cardistry can they make it? I don't understand. Well, let me guess, they're going to put like little corner details for Fanny. Moving on. We got the order from Third Way Industries. Nice, but expensive. It's well funded, 20 days to go. Currently, I'm pledging for it, but I don't know. I mean, $68 Canadian for 3 decks. It's getting expensive, and why does it always have to do 3 decks in every project? Can you please just do a project with 1 deck? I know the last one only had 2, but 1 would be nice. It just seems a bit unnecessary to keep doing 3 decks all the time, or 2 decks all the time, when you could just do 1, and it would be more than enough. I mean, look at the backs, they're basically the same thing. Except one has hearts and they have different colors. They're alright. They kind of look like the Jack Seller's back designs. The faces, well, the Imperium and the Galactus are more or less the same, except different colored face and backs, obviously. And again, as well, the backs don't have white borders, but they got white faces on the 2 decks. I mean, that's fine. It's not a major issue, but there will be shipping, more than likely. So you got the Imperium, the Electus, and the Revolutio. The last deck he did as well, I'm sorry I mentioned it was available through Patreon. So it's going to be available on his website as well eventually, but it's going to be more expensive. So I subscribed to Patreon for the month to get the deck. I hope I get the deck. So this is all based on dystopian, inspired by dystopian novels and propaganda posters. I can't speak, as usual. Designed by Giovanni, which is great. And you can see your figures. I mean, it's interesting, it's different for him. Each suit represents something different. History of strength, history of wealth, history of protection, and and Ministry of Information. You get advertising cards. That's cool. And this one has different things like terrorists, anarchists, snakes, and liars. And propaganda cards. That's cool. And this one, the Elect Us, is strictly limited to members of the upper party. Possession of this deck by citizens is prohibited and will be severely punished. Oh no. Only 1,777 of these ones. Red cards and metallic inks. And Ministry of Power, Ministry of Slavery. Oh good. Ministry of Violence. And Ministry of Lies. You know, I like that. I like the theme. I like the idea. And I know they're going to be nice decks. And apparently there's stretch goals. Please, no more decks. It's already costing too much. It's very nice though, but again, retail value of $89 US, but I know he's going to have sales on his website, like a summer clearance or whatever, and it's going to be cheaper than that anyway. 14 euros for one deck. I mean, yes, the prices on bad currency really hurts me though. 24 euros. I mean, I guess. And, I mean, the prices aren't terrible. It's just the currency really hurts me. And the more decks, the more it costs me, obviously. The regular price for the Trident for the 3 decks is 49 euros, which is 73 bucks Canadian. You can see the currency difference there. It's costing me 68 on the early bird, which is 46 bucks, so 46 euros. It's not even that much of a difference there, but I'll take it on the early bird. That's the only way you can get that Elect Us one is by buying 3 or 6. Overall, it's cool. Moving on, it's worth checking out, obviously. Moving on, we got a bunch of weird things. Not cards. Tarot deck. We got Nightclub playing cards by Axel X Riffleshuffle. 99% funded, 27 days to go. I think it's going to fund. It's yet another deck from Riffleshuffle on yet another account. Kickstarter. Why are you allowing them to have so many accounts and projects simultaneously? It's ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure a violation of your rules. So this one, 2 decks. The UV edition and the Champagne edition. 27 bucks Canadian, which is 20 bucks in CHF currency, which is Italian currency, I guess. Yeah, it's in Italy, whatever Italian currency. I don't know why it's in Italian currency. I thought Italy would be under the euro, so I'm a little confused by that. I guess not. I don't even know what that currency is, to be fair. I don't think it's an Italian currency, but whatever. 27 bucks Canadian, 20 bucks US for a deck. That's not bad. And it's about what they're worth, I would say. I'll just look to pick them up later on. Because I know I will be able to. In the backs, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Pretty simple. There's a Champagne edition. There's the UV edition, which I'm sure is going to have a UV light fade. Also, why is the project in Italian? Most of your backers are not going to be reading Italian. They're okay. Should they be on Kickstarter? No. They could put these on the website easily. That being said, the faces are pretty cool. They're hip, if you will. I like that there's yellow for hearts and diamonds. They're kind of cool. And like I said, I will pick them up later on. This one has pink and purple. The UV one. There's a pole dancer and a drag queen. Oh boy. Again, they should have this in English, because what the heck is a butterfly? What is a bulo? Like, Rico. Well, people don't know what that is. Cantante, I can, it's a singer, but I think, but it should be in English. And, standard number cards. I will definitely pick these up later on. I'm not going to pledge for more Kickstarter projects right now because too many. There's also gilded editions because why not? Why does every deck on Kickstarter have to have a gilded edition? It's excessive and unnecessary. But if people want to pay, a bunch of money for gilded decks, then by all means do it. But it's unnecessary, in my opinion. They're not really usable. They're collectible, I guess, and limited. That's about it. Moving on. Aussie Cookies playing cards by Lisa Rye. Okay. It definitely has a dog theme. What was it funding wise? I apologize. It is well funded, 26 days to go. Wow. Okay. It features illustrations of over 30 Pembroke and Cardigan Welsh corgis from around Australia. They have that many different dogs of that breed in Australia. Okay? It's for corgi lovers, which I am not. Yes, I'm more the cat guy. It's nice artwork. The cards look very similar. They're all one-eyed. Jacks and kings and queens. Some people probably not appreciate that. And almost repetitive because they're all corgi. So basically they're corgis. They're all the same dog, so it's going to be very similar. Obviously there's a lot of dog lovers. We're going to be printed on the 300 GS7 playing card stock. Custom tuck case. Doesn't say by who. I would assume NPC. There's a stretch goal for premium black core card stock. Extra puppet illustrations as well with stretch goals, so they've hit. Also gold edging or gilding. I dislike it when creators go, okay, well, I'll design more cards if I get more money. So half the cards are not going to be designed because you didn't get enough money. But anyways, I think she's going to hit all those stretch goals, or has, and will be designing all the cards, so that's good. Actually, she has. All the cards will be designed, so that's cool. Doesn't say, it's going to be put up by Printer Studio. Oh, good. That's going to be excellent quality. And that's the back design. It's very one-way. A lot of writing. Including in the edge, it has her, oh my goodness. She put her trademark, signature, whatever, on the corner of the cards in the backs. Really? You don't need that on the back design. But the backs, not doing them. Not my cup of tea. Moving on, Fiber Deck, the world's first mini carbon fiber deck by Playing Card Empire. This is a relaunch. It's 10% funded, 17 days to go. I don't think it's going to happen. It's actually his third project, a second attempt at this one. There was a previous one as well that didn't fund. It was cancelled, whatever. And I don't see this one making it either. It's $98 Canadian for a mini deck. Yay. And they even compared in size to the Looney. Yes, our $1 coin is called a Looney because we're crazy. I'd love to get carbon fiber playing cards for my collection, but they're way too expensive. So, okay, next. A limited edition figure model playing cards by Robert Hobbs. They're nude women. I'm not even going to look at them. You can see it right there. Good enough. This is actually a relaunch. It's funded this time. 25 days to go. Much lower goal, obviously. If you want to look at them, by all means. Jewelry Box. Fantastic deck of Magnificent Beetles by Ihsan Zayafati. It's 90% funded, 22 days to go. Don't think it's going to happen. Shadar Zakura playing cards relaunched by Sima Buckley. 50% funded, 23 days to go. Well, it's halfway there. Is it going to make it? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but time will tell. The Bicycle Insignia back playing cards by the Magic Firm. And Brett Braun is funded 20 days to go. Taco Debt by Gerald Flores is 61% funded 19 days to go. You may actually make it. Not really my cup of tea. Bicycle Evolved by Elite Magic, Elite Playing Cards, well funded 19 days to go. Why people continue to throw money at them, I'm not really sure. It's not very original or unique. It just looks like most of their other decks, in my opinion. Bicycle Relic by Mike Guistolil, aka Collectible Playing Cards, in case you're wondering, is 64% funded 3 days to go. Yay, surprise, it's not gonna make it. The Conjure Playing Cards by Arcadia Playing Cards is 66% funded 18 days to go. Kinda hoping that one makes it. I may have to look at the backing it. Principles and Virtues Playing Cards by Sean Michael Hescock. I don't remember looking at this one. Maybe I did. Actually, I think I did. They don't have standard suits, and it's just not that exciting, as you can see. 90% funded, 18 days to go. And it is raining now a little bit. It's not going to make it. Magistrate Playing Cards relaunch with a Constitution edition by NJL Productions and Jason Troiano. It's 84% funded, 70 days to go. So there's a pretty damn good chance it funds at this rate. Colors the Columbia Playing Cards by Marco Luzzi. 52% funded, 16 days to go. I don't think it's going to happen. Bicycle Surrealism by Riffle Suffolk Creative Space, because they don't have enough projects going on right now, is funded 16 days to go. Again, that's one that I will to get later on. Perfect Trine Playing Cards by who's it? Please come up with a better name. 80% funded, 14 days to go. It's not going to happen, so maybe who cares about the name? Moore's Vincent Omnia by Sean and Michael is very well funded, 15 days to go. Not my cup of tea. Concept Master Digital Impression Playing Cards by MC. 57% funded, 13 days to go. It's not going to happen, I don't believe. Lovers by Ruts.cat is 2% funded, 15 days to go. Nobody wants a one-sheet deck of cards, everyone. Fun A Playing Cards by Brain Vesta Creative is well funded, 4 days to go. Definitely worth checking out. Paramore Playing Cards relaunched by Jackson Jokers, 36% funded, 13 days to go. Still not going to happen. Fire and Ice, the series token cards by NBA, is 97% funded, 11 days to go. Have a feeling it's going to fund. Dual Wallets by Kardec has funded with 11 days to go. Well funded. Thousand Nights Starry Sky 2 by Sky is funded, 10 days to go. Not a surprise, I guess. I don't believe the Colorado Crypto was an actual standard deck of cards, but it's not going to fund anyways. Paper Kings by Artisan Playing Cards, which is basically TCC, is funded, 6 days to go. U.S. National Park Playing Cards by Lan Hong is funded, 6 days to go. Not my cup of tea. The very minimalist, a deck that's based on U.S. National Parks, should be a lot more artistic, in my opinion. And showcasing those parks, and not just a logo, basically. Moving on, Perplexity Playing Cards on Perplexity. It's not funded yet. By 10th Dimension Productions. I gotta slow it down. 10th Dimension Productions is 8% funded, 6 days to go. Not gonna happen. Ouroboros Playing Cards by See It First. For 83% funded, 4 days to go. It may or may not make it. It's going to be down to the wire. Amsterdam Playing Cards by Tricks and Beats is 42% funded, 4 days to go. Feel like I should do some beatboxing, but I'm not a beatboxer, but they are apparently. Nihilism Playing Cards by Nihilism is funded, 3 days to go. Good lord, it's an X on the back design. It's worse than the Fontaines. Anyone could do that. This is horrible, in my opinion, but somehow people are interested. Keep it simple. Make it real. Oh yeah, you kept it simple. Seafarers Playing Cards by Joker and the Thief is funded, 47 hours ago. One that I'll look to get later on, no doubt. Whirl Playing Cards. Whirl. By Jerome Lugenbuhl is funded, 42 hours to go. Cardists seem to like that one, so definitely go check it out if you're a cardist. State of Utopia by Pierre Hutter is funded, 28 hours to go. Wasn't really my cup of tea. Reincarnation by playingcards.net is also funded, 23 hours to go. Again, I'll look to get those later on. Tubular Playing Cards by Andrew Morley, 30% funded, 22 hours to go. It is not going to happen. I'm not really digging that one. The pips are okay. The back design is alright. The core cards are very minimalist. Akna by Marcelo is somehow only 0% funded with 30 days to go. That's basically cards that you can use to build stuff, which collectors aren't going to want. Cards don't have no use for them. Magicians have no use for them, so they're not going to fund, unfortunately. Tomorrow Cards today. Buy Tomorrow Cards. 0% funded today, yesterday, tomorrow. You get the 11 days to go. Absolutely horrible. Nobody's interested. Split Playing Cards by Kyle is 2% funded, 16 days to go. The funding was split between a couple people, apparently. And it's not going to make it. Absolutely not. Vintage Lego Playing Cards by Craig Maidman is funded 6 days to go. It's barely made it. And that is that for Kickstarter. Let's see what else is going on. First of all, a business has been having a bunch of sales, trying to clear stuff out, crazy prices on uncut sheets and decks and other stuff. They keep finding stuff in the warehouse, apparently. Apparently they just found a pallet of stuff, including first edition Hellions. And that is 100% bullshit. If you believe that they just stumbled upon a crate of stuff in their warehouse, or a pallet of stuff in their warehouse, there's something wrong with your mind. Because clearly, if they have issues tracking down their stock and inventory in the warehouse, or keeping track of this stuff, they have major issues. I don't believe they have these issues. I believe that it's bullshitting people, and lying to people, and trying to get you to believe that they just magically found this stuff in the warehouse. It's all lies. Don't believe none of it. They're misleading you, and it's wrong. And they keep doing it over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. Fear 11 has a new deck. Come on. Oh my, now what happened? Why are we opening it in a different window? So anyways, the new deck from Fear 11 is Provisions. The Provisions, I guess. Provision. Kind of an odd name. For some reason I thought I saw mentioned somewhere that it was going to be like a jumbo-sized deck. I don't get that feeling from what I've seen. They didn't advertise it as such. And I don't see why the Fear 11 would release a deck like that. And there it is. It's kind of weird the last little while I've gotten emails from Fear 11 advertising stuff. Come on. And so we got these new decks and everything, and of course they weren't new. And stuff like the Navigators, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird that they kept sending emails advertising stuff. And now they released a new deck and I didn't get any emails as of yet. Obviously, oh my goodness. It's a nice embossed tuck case like you would expect in USA. Back design's pretty nice. It's got a lot of writing on it. Stuff on the sides, top and bottom. It's really unnecessary to put Provision playing cards on there. I dislike that. You don't need to tell us what it is on the back design. And especially don't need to have playing cards on there. But whatever. I mean, I don't mind the Latin stuff. I don't think you need to tell us Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. You certainly don't need to say Provision playing cards. Way too much writing. I dislike that. It's just unnecessary. Could they not come up with something better? That being said, you can see hands grabbing the pips. Apparently it's, I mean, I understand why they put Philadelphia on there. It's based on that. It's a monument to the city's historic past and tribute to its present, but it's unnecessary. And I'm not sure why it's called provisions. Vintage tax stamps, still everything is made in America. They made sure to advertise that. First time ever Philip used an ivory tone off-white playing card stock. It's very vintage look and timeless, unique aesthetic. That's cool. And you can see here, it's completely custom. Hello. That's a cool stamp, tax stamp with a date on there and everything. That's really unique. They designed the inside tuck case as well with their logo throughout. Though, I will say that this guy does not look like he's American or Pennsylvanian. He looks like he's Roman or Greek. Is it just me? That guy looks Roman or Greek or something like that, something European. What does that have to do with Philadelphia? Apparently it dates back to 1682, the birthplace of America, as it's called. Okay. Very shade of amber red. I know some people were hoping it was orange, but apparently not. Yeah. It's alright. I'm definitely getting one. Moving on, I wanted to mention something from here. There is a deck. The Bicycle Inks playing cards. Which definitely looks like it's from Brain Vessel Creative by design. And it's part of this Curiosity Box, which I imagine is from them as well. CuriosityBox.com. Don't really feel like spending the money to get a box for a deck of cards. It's a nice back design. Typical USB-C tuck case. If anyone happens to have any, I'll be more than happy to trade it with you or buy it from you. And then let's see what's new here. Playing card decks. Apparently a bunch of tarot decks. And there's a Blackstone, $90. I got one. I got one from Murphy's Magic. I just received it yesterday in the mail. I don't know. It was quite a bit of money, but I think it was like $40 that I paid for it. It's mostly just a big, elaborate box that opens up and the deck is inside. It's a nice deck of cards, holographic foil and stuff like that. I don't know if it's worth the price necessarily. They also got the Wolframs. No, thank you. Especially at those prices. Wow, those are expensive. $150 and $90. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Travel around the world card trick. I think I have something like that. Similar. King's Game, sold out. The Labyrinth, no thank you. And the Monoliths, very exciting, very nice. But expensive as you can see. But you can save 10% by clicking on the link down below. And just a whole bunch of other decks. I don't recall if I got stuff coming from Kickstarter or not. Maybe. I'll have to double check that. And this is a bit different, but it's similar to what I got, I guess. Moving on. A couple more things to talk about. Also, I should say, I will do any updates to this tomorrow if needed, new projects or whatever. But, aside from that, it is the long weekend here in Canada. It's Canada Day on Monday, tomorrow, as of when this video goes up. So happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. I wish I was wearing a more Canadian shirt, but I'm not. Well, it's a hockey shirt, so I guess that's as Canadian as you can get. Snackers, I'm still waiting on those. It should be coming this week. A bunch of other stuff here that's new. Well, interesting thing to note by Murphy's Magic is they have added a bunch of Avengers and Disney themed decks. That's very interesting to see. Spider-Man, all sorts of stuff. Iron Man, Mickey and Minnie. I'm not going to be getting any of those, aside from the bicycle Mickey Mouse and neon playing cards that I got already. But it's interesting to note that they've added all that. So if you're interested in those, look for those coming to websites near you. They've got the Apollo 11 decks from Robert Tomlinson. Wasn't my cup of tea. It's just a bunch of images. Gaff Rider back second editions, which I'm waiting on. They're on back order right now in red and blue. Those are from Bokubo. I had Black Magic from Robert Tomlinson, which I'm leaning towards getting. It's a nice tuck case. Looks like it has some foil. So it's printed in, I believe, yeah, it's printed by WJPC, I'm sure. There's your tuck case. Very nice. Nice, simple bat design. And the faces, they're okay. They're okay. They're custom. It's funny, his wife also did a similar deck. I don't know if that funded or not. Designed by Russian-based artist Philip Kustov. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, like I say, Monday, tomorrow, as it is, it goes up. Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians. A couple other things happening tomorrow that are pretty big. One for Canadians, one for people in college. For Canadians, and I guess Americans, free agency starts in the NHL, so that'll be pretty exciting for those of you following that. And for people following playing cards, the Jerry's Nuggets are back tomorrow, July 1st, on Kickstarter, red and blue. For some reason, I tried inquiring with them. They never bothered to send me a set of decks to review, but other reviewers did. I think that's unfair. But anyways, that is that. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Like I said, if there's anything else to add tomorrow, I will. And we'll see you next time with more.